You guys, dalawang beses ako naka-attend ng ganitong learnings here sa MD Test. So, medyo kinakabahan nga ako mataas yung expectations dito di ba? Iba yung energy it was, kailan ba yung Jai? When was the first time I was here was last year, di ba? So, sino yung ulit yung first time dito? Na-feel ko din yung may ganito. Na-feel ko din yan. So, Jai asked me to speak about strengths-based selling. Kasi yun yung way of selling ko. Diba? Sino dito yung mahihayin? Ganun din po. Mahihayin din po ako. Yan, mahihayin ako. Diba? Sabi ko sa mga friends ko before, it's like, ayoko nung nag-approach. Ayaw nag-approach. Ayan. Ayoko din. Don't worry, hindi kayo nag-iisa. Sabi ko sa mga friends ko, gusto ko mga clients ako. Gusto ko mga clients na lumalapit sa akin. Yes! Sabi ko gano'n, diba? Then, sabi lang niya, nagkasanay yun ang tamad mo naman. Ayun. Tapos can you imagine, naging MDRT ako clients na lumalapit sa akin. So, sabi ko, paano ko iba yung nagawa? I'll give you some kwento muna about how I started. Before I became an FA, I was an FA. I was a flight attendant. Kwento, 1 year in Cebu Pacific and 6 years in Emirates Airlines. Ang first na interview ko sa Cebu Pacific was this. Ang tanong is, can you tell me something about yourself? Because there's nothing much in your resume. Sabi niya, ganon. Kasi, 1 page lang. Hindi ako nagtapos mag-aral kasi nagbulang-bulang ako ng college. Diba? So, how am I going to sell myself? Diba? Pag nasa interview ka, dapat mag-bend mo yung sarili mo And airline industry is, ano ba siya? It's a service industry. Diba? So, kung hindi ka naman mag-aaral, nagbulang-bul ka pa, what can you offer us? Alam mo paano sasagot ko? Ano kaya? Ano kaya masasagot ko dyan?
Masipag mo ako.
Paano sa'yo masipag ka hindi nga tapos mag-aaral, nagbulang-bul Diba? You know what? Hindi ko alam, ito lang pumato sa akin You know what? When I am at home, I make sure that I am productive. Ang sabi ko, marunong akong maglaba, marunong akong magluto, marunong akong maglinis ng bahay, marunong akong magwalis. Tanggap ako. Tapos, nung nag-apply ako sa Emirates Airlines, we were thousands, 20 kami nakapasa. At ako lang yung sa Cebu Pacific na pumasa doon sa agency na yun. That was the first ever cabin crew ng Cebu Pacific na pumasa doon sa interview na yun. From Philippines, going to Dubai. Sabi niya, paano ka nakapasa? Hindi ka naman graduate, diba? Paano nangyari yun? Sabi ko. So, minsan, iniisip ko nga, paano nga? Diba? Tapos naging, first mong maging flight attendant, economy ka muna. Diba? Tapos, magiging business class ka, then first class. Bawat classes, iba-iba ka mo Diba? Pag nasa first class ka, yun yung favorite ko first class. Tapos, kasi ano yung bakit gusto ko mag-flight attendant? Kasi dito nakapanood ng View from the Top ni Gwyneth Paltrow. Yan, di ba? Sabi doon, di ba? First class Paris International. Yan yung nasa utak ko Diba? So, paano ako makapunta ng Paris? Tapos, lumilipad pa ako ng first class as a flight attendant. Hindi naman ako nagtapos. Nangyari yun 5 years, di ba? 5 years in the making. Lumipad ako ng first class Paris International. Every year gusto kong magpa-promote. So, lagi ako nagsisend ng letter dun sa company namin na ma-promote ako. So, 1 year ako sa economy, gusto ko nag-send ako. Send agad ako ma-promote ng business class. Then first class, and then I became a supervisor. Doon na nagkaroon na, kalbaro yung buhay ko. Bakit? Because being a supervisor, balik ka ulit sa economy and business class, managing people of different nationalities. different upbringings. And at the same time, hindi nyo sila nakakatrabaho ng madaming beses. Why? Because maximum in a flight is 16. Tapos 14,000 kami. What are the odds na makakatrabaho mo siya ulit? How am I going to? Paano papagalitan to? Eh, dating sundalo sa Iraq. Diba? Paano ko tuturuan to? Lawyer dati sa Malaysia. Mga ganyan. So, na-stress ako. Sobrang na-stress ako, no? So, nung kinausap ko ng manager ko, yan, kinausap ko ng manager ko. Pag tinanong kayo na, how are you? Ano yung sinasagot ka natin? Okay lang. Hindi naman ganyan dito eh. Dito, I am strong. I am... Diba? Pero dati, yung tinanong ako ng manager ko, how are you? Sabi ko, I'm fine. How's work? Good. However, I'm not assertive. I'm not very good with handling conflicts on board. Ganyan, I'm not very good with handling the different personalities of each crew, lalo na Asian, tapos European or Australian, yung papagalitan mo. You know what, sabi sa akin ng manager ko is this. Hindi ko ito talaga makalimutan. You know what, Ron? You are aware of the things that you are not good at. But do you know how good you are? Pag tinanong ko sa inyo, guys, no? Do you know how good you are? Kasi simula pagkabata, ano yung unang-unang tinitignan sa atin when it comes to school? Grades, di ba? Tapos, saan mo lang titingin? Sa may ano? Sa may palakol? Sa may red? Di ba? Magaling ka sa English. 75 ka sa math. Saan ilalagay yung oras mo? Saan? Sa math. Doon ka, bibigyan ng tutor. Lahat ng oras mo doon. Kasi we try to fix what is wrong sa atin. Di ba? So, lumalaki tayo. Ano muna natin nakikita? Ang mga mali sa atin. We can easily spot anong mali sa iba. That's why, una rin natin nakikita kung ano yung mali sa atin. Diba? Living in a world that revolves around fixing our weaknesses is what? Tiring, nakakapagod. Kasi ganyan na tayo pinalaki simula sa pusa. Pero sabi ni Don Clifton na siya yung nag-build ng Strength Finder, what will happen when we think about what is right with people? Can you say right? Right. Rather than fixating on what is wrong. Sana ang buhay na lang parang exam, di ba? Ang tinitignan kung ano ang tama. Binibilang kung ano ang tama. Di ba nga sa exam, kunyari 90 over 100. Hindi naman 10 mistakes over 100. Baka mag-iba yung outlook natin kapag yung tama sa atin ang una natin tinitignan. However, we cannot ignore our weaknesses. Agree ba? Kasi magiging problema lang yan in the future, but you have to know. Ano ba yung definition ng weakness? Weakness simply is misapplication or lacking of skills, talents, or knowledge that will what? Get on the way of your performance. For example, waiter ka. Pero hindi ka marunong kumuha ng dugo. Weakness ba yan? Why? Kasi hindi yan relevant sa trabaho mo. Pero kung waiter ka, laging mali-mali yung nakukuha mong order, is that a weakness? Yes. So, huwag mong sabihin na lagi na lang, ay, buti pa siya magaling sa ganito. Samantalang ako, hindi. Meron akong coach before, sabi niya, Ron, I want to be like you. Why? Ano ba yung nakita mo sa akin? You are very good when it comes to technical knowledge. Good kasi ako magaling. Madali akong mag-explain ng mga complicated It's complicated situation. Gawa natin siya ng simple explanation. Kaya ko yan. Siya, hindi. I asked her, meron ka na bang prospect na hindi mo na-close dahil hindi mo alam yung technical aspect ng kanyang presenter? Sabi niya, wala. So is that a weakness sa'yo? Sabi niya, o nga no, hindi naman yun. Magaling kang magsalita and you can easily make that person comfortable with you. That is your strength. Diyan ka mag-focus. Because if you are going to spend a lot of time learning all the technical, ano yung ginagawa niya? Sinasayang lang niya yung oras niya. Diba? Instead of performing well, trying to build connection with other people, aaral siya ng technical, ang dami niyang sinasayang na oras na sana nakakapag-close siya ng maraming tao. So you don't need to do that sa yourself. Now, the key to success is to what? Understand and how do you intentionally apply your talent? Sabihin niyo na intentionally. Pero guys, are you intentional with what you are doing? Dapat intentional. Okay? Tingnan natin. What do we do? Hindi ko muna sinasabi strengths-based selling agad. Because we need to understand ano yung strengths-based development before we can use it in selling. You start first with talent. And then you finish with strength. Lahat tayo may talent. And I want you guys to shout, I am! Pag ganito yung talent. Ha? Huwag mo muna yung limitless lagi niya na yung sinasabi. Hey, tell niya, sino dito yung very careful, vigilant, you plan ahead. Sino yan? Sino sa inyo yan? Deliberately, you cannot make a decision right away. Gusto mo munang malaman kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari, ano yung mamares. Sino yan? I am. Diba? Appreciating what even your talent. Ito si Chai ito eh. Wala nang isip-isip, gawa na lang. Why? Because for me to learn, I have to. Hindi pwede isang paalam, dapat dalawa agad. Ganyan siya, diba? I have to experience. The best learning is experience. Sino sa inyo yung ganyan naman? Ayan. Diba? Diba? Ano nang date tayo na? Diba? You enjoy the challenge of meeting new people. Pagpasok mo ng elevator, parang Phoenix. Di pa ako nakapasok ng pag-high na siya. Diba? Hindi ganyan. Pagpasok sa elevator mo, nakausap mo na lahat ng nasa elevator. Tapos, andun ka sa party, tapos tinanong ka, kung may birthday? Diba? Sino yung ganyan? Napakadali, no? Can you imagine guys, hirap ako sa ganyan. Kahit kilala ko na, hindi ako yung unang babae. Yeah, hindi ako yung unang babae. Kasi I am this kind of person. I am drawn to people na kilala ko. So pag pumasok ako sa elevator, nasa dulo. Pag pumasok ako sa party, una kong titignan yung mga kakilala ko at sa kanila lang ko kasama. Sino yung ganyan? Ayan! Okay. You prefer dynamic work environment. Ayan! Diba? Motto ko nga eh. I need a little bit of chaos to have a peace of mind. Ganyan ako. Hindi pwede ang linis-linis ng Hindi ako makapag-isip, bakit? Ang linis na ang paligid. Because I am a person who loves solving problems. Paano ko makakapag-solve kapag walang problem? So dapat, lugar ko palang medyo magulo na. Sino yung ganyan? So multitasking, di ba? Sino naman sa inyo yung ganito focus? Huwag mo akong store mo yung ginagawa. Ito lang yung path ko ngayon. Single-minded lang. Focus. Sino sa inyo yung ganyan? Kakaingit. Ako tawag ka, sir? Ito naman, pag gising mo sa umaga, you feel empty. But you will not finish the day empty then. You have to fill your pocket every day. Sino yung ganyan sa inyo? Na kapag may na-reach ka ng goal, balik ka ulit sa zero. Sino yung ganyan? Ito naman, goal-oriented. Ito naman, competitive. Kailangan meron siyang kalaban. Need to pick on someone to race with. Ano ba yan? Wala namang ka-challenge dito. Bakit? Ako na yung number 1 eh. Wala na bang iba? Mag-recruit naman kayo ng magaling.
Wow!
Diba? Kasi yung motivation niya is not based on goals. It is based on someone to compete with. If you are that person, tatamarin ka kung ikaw ang pinakamagaling sa isang group. If you are this person, yung manager mo, dapat sinasabi mo, natatalo ka na ni Jai, ayun na. Konti na lang. Maabutan ka na. Isang benta na lang, talo ka na niya. Pero yung motivation mo, ay hindi ako papayag. Sino sa inyo yung ganyan? Wala. Nahiya lang. What's your name? Sorry. Hello, Joy. Since you are a very competitive person, who are you competing with? Yourself lang? Yourself is enough to compete with? Or you want someone na, meet natin yung pagiging MDRT ha? Pasang ka na. Ganyan, di ba? Ang sarap ng ganong feeling, pero may mga ibang tao na pag ginanon mo, ma-offend. Sabihin niya, why are you comparing me with this person? Iba naman kami. Diba? Pero pag ganito ka, ganun yung strategy para ma-motivate ka when it comes to performance. Hindi pwedeng wala kang kakompetensya. Kailangan mo pa rin maghanap ng kakompetensya. Ito naman, objective ka. Sabihin, you love data. Sino dito yung merong copy na phone number WhatsApp? Paid up ka kita. Sino yung Hindi ganyan. Ayan yun. Diba? Anong pinagkaiba niya sa iba? Diba? Anong pinagkaiba niya sa ibang companies? Why should I choose you? Ma'am, based on the insurance commission, we are not diba? And we are the only life insurance companies with multiple fund managers. You can choose from BPI or Security Bank. Ganyan, walang drama. Based on data. Diba? Ito naman, malayo pa lang, alam mo na kung sino yung may, ramdam mo na kung sino yung genuine na tao. Alam mo na kung sino yung may problema. Sino yung ganyan? Ito yung mga lakas-lakas tumawa sa sinihan. Tapos patalas-tas pa lang naiiyak na. Sino yung ganyan? Diba? Pero yung, ang hirap nung magkasama yung analytical self tapos empath. No? Yung isa ka na-share, iyak nang iyak. Yung isa na masaya naman ito. Diba? Can you imagine, guys? Wait lang, last na lang ito. Ito naman, you are very fascinated with ideas. Itong, parang feel ko ganito yung nangyayari, diba? Ayaw ng what do you call this? Ayaw ng procedures, ayaw na ng structure. Yeah. Kung itong presentation na tinuturo, ay hindi, gagawa ko ng iba. Because I have an idea. Ito yung better idea for me. Ito yung better, this is the way I will do things. Kasi feel ko mas magaling to, mas maganda to para sa akin. Sino sa inyo yung ganyan? Ayan, makasaway. Pero ito yung iba. Usually dito sa parang hindi, it's okay. Bibigay ng idea yung isa, go it will not. Magbibigay ng idea ulit yung isa para mag-conduct ng isang activity, hindi mo. Gawa na namin ng dami. Ma'am, 1980s nyo pa yung ginawa eh. Hindi, ganyan rin yan ang gawin. Ito yung dapat mong gawin. Sino yung ganyan sa inyo? Very inflexible. Wala. So, yung talent, hindi lang yan yung pagkanta, hindi lang yan yung pagsayaw. Talent is actually natural sa'yo. The way you naturally think, feel, and behave. Those are your talents. Hindi yan na ipapasa sa iba. For example, you can easily feel kung may problema yung kasama mo, right? So, for your name, Luis. Sino naman dito hindi? Yung analytical, puro based on numbers, ayaw ng drama. Ayan, usually accountant. Diba? Pwede ba kayo magpalit? Ano ba? Hindi mo naman nararamdaman. Pakiramdam ko. Umiiyak na ako. Diba? Hanggang singit, tumutulog. Wala ka pa rin nararamdaman. Those talents cannot be transferred. Hindi na pag-aaralan. Kasi nga, natural. However, those talents can be what? Productively applied. Can you say productively? Productively. And then applied. Applied. Okay. Kailangan may application. Okay. Pero merong raw, meron ding mature talent. So explain natin ano ba yung raw. Pag raw, hindi ka informed. Ginagawa mo lang. Hindi intentional. Kapag mature naman, practice and highly productive. So magbigay tayo ng mga example ng raw talent and mature talent. Isang talent is you love meeting people. Sino ulit yung ganyan? Okay. Raw is you just love it. Yun lang. Gusto mo lang. Diba? Malakas ng loob mo. Pumunta sa isang party na hindi naman ikaw yung invited. Pero excited ka. Diba? Mas nauna ka pang mag-DS kaysa dun sa invited na kasama mo. Ikaw lang pala si +1. Ha? Pero pag mature, intentional, meron kang connection. Pagpasok mo sa elevator, pag raw, pagpasok mo sa elevator ng pag-hi, hello ka sa lahat. Pero pag mature, meron ka ng business card ng lahat ng nasa elevator. Nakita nyo yung difference ng raw and mature talent. For example, you are good at figuring what is raw. Can you imagine? Talent yan. May mga tao kasi, nasira na, wala pang idea, nasira na pala ang relasyon nila. Diba? Ganyan. Pero if you have the talent na you are good at figuring what is wrong, kapag wrong, you are just plain fault finder. Alam mo lang na may mali. Kaya lang wala kang effort to fix it. Diba? Pero if your talent is mature, nagko-contribute ka sa healing ng mga mali or solution. So ano ba yung mga talents mo? Raw or mature? Competitive. Talent yan. Kasi may mga taong hindi competitive. Goal-oriented kasi yung tao na yun, hindi niya kailangan ng may kalaban. Pero yung iba, kailangan may kalaban kasi tinatamad yan kapag wala kang kompetensya. Diba? Pag raw talent, nagsa-sour grape ka lang pag natalo yun. Do you? Ha? Yung parang pag naungusan ka ng isa, madami na ng connections yan. Itulungan lang yan ng tayo. Ako, hirap ako, lumalabas ako. Ganyan. Talagang cold calls. Ako siya, hindi. Connection niya ng tatay niya, kaya naman niya kaming MDR. Mga ganun. Diba? Pero, pag mature, you remember the feeling of losing. Pero you use it as what? Motivation to do more. To do better. Diba? Hindi enough na natalo ko. sayang, hindi ako yung number one. Pero watch me. Diba? Dito na tayo sa strength-based personal development. We know na may mga talents tayo, natural yan. Hindi yan na ipapasa sa iba. But what we want to do is from raw talent, maging mature by productively applying those talents. Ito yung conventional way of development. Identify muna natin kung saan ka hindi magaling. SWOT analysis muna tayo. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, strengths, and what? And strengths, diba? Kaya lang, yung action plan mo, nasa improving the weaknesses. Can you imagine, guys, if you are weak in something, you can never be great at that. You can be good, but never be great. But if you are already good at something, you can be better. You can be great. Why would you focus on trying to be good at something you are not, kesa doon sa trying to be great in something that you are already good at? So, ganito yung dati, development sa improvement ng mga weaknesses, hindi focusing on strengths kasi akala nila lahat pwede pag-aralan. Lahat ba pwede pag-aralan? Sabihin nyo, hindi lahat, promise. Ang talent, hindi yan ang pag-aaralan. Hindi na pag-aaralan yung can easily put someone else's feet sa shoes, no? Diba? Hindi madaling pag-aralan yung gustong-gusto mo yung numbers. Hindi na pag-aaralan yung love mo when it comes to competition. Hindi yan ang pag-aaralan. The best in the world display the same behaviors daw, kaya ganito yung ginagawa. Gayahin mo lang si ganito, magiging FDR ka. Gayahin mo lang yung ginagawa niya. Pag yan ang sinabi mo sa isang tao, mas lalong bababa yung self-esteem niya. But, you can be anything you want to be if you just try hard enough. Ganyan lang daw. Ganyan yung dati, di ba? Pero ang strength-based development is this. We have to identify kung saan ka magaling and then we will focus on that. We will make you strong. Yung talents mo, gagawin natin strengths. Because we know, only some behaviors can be learned. Skills lang and knowledge. Skills through pwede na formal training or informal training. Knowledge can be formal education or informal education. Bakit tayo strengths-based development? Because we know that the best enrolled deliver the same outcome pero magkakaiba yung styles. If you look at those successful managers, successful financial advisors, pare-pareho ba sila? Hindi, di ba? So bakit mo sasabihin gayahin ko sa siya, MDRT siya, pero yung style nitong isang MDRT iba din. Sino ngayon ang gagayahin ko? Di ba? The key to human development is building on who you, what? Already are. Mas tataas yung self-esteem mo pag alam mo na naging successful ka because you did it on your own. Weakness fixing, yes, it can prevent what? Failure. Pero strength building will lead to what? Success. So number one is for you to discover yourself. Ourself is a universe itself. Masyado nating alam yung mga tao sa paligid natin that we forgot to what? Discover our own self. Sino dito yung alam niya na yung sarili niya? Sino? Meron na ba? Sino na dito ng pag-soul search? Meron na ba? Baka it's time for us to understand who we really are. Number two is appreciate and then develop. For us to be able to start building our own talents, we have to first discover ano ba yung mga talents natin. So ano ba yung presence of talents? Number one is yearnings. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng yearnings? Ito yung mga bagay na na-attract ka gawin. Sino yung ganyan na may bagay na, for example, may nagtanong lang sa akin isang bagay. Gusto ko palagi may nagtatanong sa akin. Kaya lang I get bored. Pag tinatanong ako, tapos alam ko na yung answer. Kailangan maghirap yung tanong. Kailangan na challenge ako. Diba? Kasi nabibisit ako pag pare-pareho na lang yung tanong sa akin. Sino sa inyo yung ganyan? Bigyan mo naman ako ng mahirap na tanong. Yan yung gusto ko eh. Tapos kung hindi ko masagot, hindi ako makatulog. Ganyan, diba? Alam ano yung mga yearnings mo, ano yung mga bagay na hinahanap mo. For example nga, competition, competitive ka, hinahanap mo na mayroong taong palagi mag-push sa'yo. Dahil uumusan ka niya. Another one naman is rapid learning. May mga tao na bigyan mo ng task, pag-aralan mo, 1 hour alam na. Pero yung isa, isang taon na, hindi pa rin niya alam. Sasabihin na lang mga bobo. Yung pala yung talent na kasi hindi gano'n, hindi nandoon. But if you are a person who learns very fast in a particular topic, baka nandoon yung talent mo. You have to be aware of those. Timelessness. Sino dito yung may ginagawa, hindi pa pala nakapag-breakfast, hindi pa nakapag-lunch. Hindi niya namalayan. Namumuti na lang siya. Sino yung mga ganyan? If you're so engrossed in a particular task, hindi mo na mamalayan kung tagal-tagal mo na palang ginagawa. Watch out, sabihin may talent ka sa ganoong bagay. Yung manager ko, natutok siya 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pagkatapos ng talk niya, meron ulit meeting. Kasi natutok siya client forum 9 to 5, tapos 6 p.m. agency meeting. Meron siyang talent sa communication. Yun ang gustong-gusto niya. Diba? Satisfaction. When was the last time you felt satisfied because you were able to finish a task? Marami kasing mga employees na natapos niya na yung task, hindi pa rin siya satisfied. Hindi man lang siya naging proud sa ginawa niya. Ginawa lang niya kasi kailangan niya gawin. But if you, meron pa nga, di ba? Gumawa ka ng isang bagay, ang pangit-pangit, pero proud mo. Meron mga ganon, di ba? Ay, hindi perfect, pero proud ka eh, satisfied ka eh, natapos mo. You have a talent in doing that particular task, di ba? For example, talent mo, code calls. May talent ka in meeting new people, challenging yourself to meet new people. Tawag ka ng tawag. Diba? 100 na yung tawagan mo, gusto na yung load mo, hindi ka pa nakapag-appointment. Pero ang talent mo kasi is what? The challenge of meeting new people. Pay close attention to those situations. Kasi yung mga talents na yun, pwede mo maggamit para maging productive. So, when you go home, dapat masasagot mo yung ganito. You discover yourself. I am, I will, I bring, I need, I love, and I hate. Ano yung I am? Who am I as a person? Kung hanggang ngayon hindi nyo pa yan masagot, try discovering yourself. Okay? I will is, what do I normally or naturally do? I bring is, what can you contribute? What do you require? Kasi lahat ng talents na yan, may specific needs. For example, talent is empathy. You cannot be in a group na hindi binibigyan ng chance na i-express yung emotions. Agree? Diba? What you love, for example, is ano yung mga bagay na you value? And what are the things that you dislike?
Siguro ito yung, I'll give you an example. Ito, empath. I am an emotional person. Agree. Agree. Okay. So at least alam, diba? I am emotional. Pero hindi yan laging weakness. Okay? I will uncover hidden feelings. For example, may isang tao na namang problema. Can you imagine, depressed? But if you are a person who can easily connect with a person emotionally, magagawa mo mapalabas sa kanya yung tunay niya nararamdaman. Can you? I bring emotional intelligence. Well, for example, what I need is freedom to laugh, freedom to cry, freedom to vent out my feelings. Yan ang kailangan ko. I love genuine emotions. But I really hate fake people. Diba? Malayo pa lang, alam niya na kung sino yung fake, hirap na hirap siyang mag-fake din. So at least, pag-uwi niyo sa bahay, nagagawa niya pag discover yourself. And then, appreciate. For us to become more of who we already are, dapat na-understand natin ano ba yung sarili natin. For example, alam niyo ba yung talents, hindi yan lahat positive. Meron din niya vulnerabilities. For example, a person is analytical. Gusto yung numbers. Smart yan. Logical. Rational when it comes to making decisions. Comfortable with numbers and figures. Tama ba, sir? Yeah. Pero sometimes you can never be satisfied with the answer of other people pag ikaw naman yung nagtanong. Meron ba? Parang nabigay niyo yung sagot, ay hindi. You have to show me the proof and data. Paano nag-balance yan? Diba? Tapos, sa likod ng ganyan, diba? Pwedeng short temper. Pwedeng maging rude sa paningin na iba. Yun yung mga vulnerabilities. Ito yung positive traits, ito yung tendencies natin. If you are a person naman na problem solver, wow, galing-galing mo mag-solve ng problem. Kaya-kaya mong maghanap ng solution sa problema. Kaya lang, ang nakikita mo na lang sa ibang tao ay problema din. Hirap na hirap kang umuwi. Bakit? Kasi you became negative. Lahat na lang nakikita mo, mali. May maganda naman sa kanya, bakit hirap na hirap kang magsabi? Okay, those are the things that we need to watch out and manage. Sino dito yung caring, trusting, and generous? Sino yung ganyan? Those are positive traits, diba? Talent. Pero since gusto mo close group, caring, trusting ka, generous ka, close group ka lang, hirap-hirap mag-invite ng ibang tao. Gusto mo, konti lang yung friends mo. Pag may bago, hindi mo agad niyayakap. At hindi mo agad gustong mapasama sa group. Medyo meron kang barrier. Okay? So, claim it. Think about, now, pag-uwi niyo sa bahay, kailan ba ako naging successful? Ano ba yung mga bagay or goals na na-achieve ko? And ano yung mga behaviors ko? Bakit ko siya na-achieve? Kaya pala, nakatulong ako maayos yung relasyon ng friend ko because I was able to communicate sa kanila on an emotional level. Natulungan ko sila kung paano sila dapat makapag-communicate sa isa. Kasi ito, iba yung love, iba yung way of loving ng isa, iba yung way din ng isa. Okay, what behaviors help you achieve them and share it with other people. Hindi pwede, hindi tinatago mo. For example, you are competitive, diba? Tapos you speak with your manager. Yung manager mo, puro goals. Manager, hindi ganyan ang motivation ko kasi ang motivation ko, kailangan ko i-compare mo ko sa isa or bigyan mo ko ng body. Bigyan mo ko ng body na tatalunin ko. Otherwise, hindi ako mag-work. Kailangan ko ng mas magaling sa akin. And mas magaling yan, watch out, tatalunin ko siya. You have to share. Hindi mo pwedeng sarilinin because other people need to know on how to handle you also. Because you have needs. And your managers or your friends can provide you what you need. For example, pag uwi mo sa bahay, these are my positive traits, picture mo. However, these are my tendencies. I have to manage. Ganyan. Alawin mo muna. And then, accept mo. Oo nga. You can also ask other people, ano ba yung tingin mo sa akin? Ano yung mga positive traits ko na nakikita mo? Ano naman yung sa tingin mo, tendencies ko that I need to manage? Okay. Now, accept and love your unique talents. Do not, huwag mainggit sa talents ng iba. Because yung talents mo, wala ang iba. Kung lahat mag-inggit, hindi lahat na lang tayo nainggit sa isa't isa. Diba? Okay. Then, develop. Talents come naturally, pero strengths, they are earned. Pinaghihirapan yan. And you combine it with an investment in what? Practicing, developing your skills, and building your talent for it to become a strength. Malapit na tayo sa strength-based selling. Pero for us to be able to complete the task at hand, you need to combine what? Talent, skills, knowledge, and what? Activities. Dapat in line with your talents, yung activities mo. Dapat puno. Kasi kung hindi, ang hirap gumawa ng task. Lalo na kapag ang task hindi in line sa talent mo, hindi ka masaya kahit matapos mo yung task na yan. Okay. You cannot be anything you want to be. Hindi lahat pwede maging doktor. Hindi lahat pwede maging psychologist, but you can be a lot more of who you already are. You just need to discover yourself, appreciate yourself, and then develop. To create your own what? Brand. Ano ba personal brand? Personal brand is first how you see yourself. But you should not keep it to yourself. Others should know it as well. How you see yourself and how others see you, yan yung personal brand. Now, pinakamahirap gawin is this, knowing your personal brand. Because we forgot to discover our own selves. So, ano naman yung strengths-based selling? Galing ng introduction, no? Haba. Hey, dito na tayo sa strengths-based selling. Naging FA ako, di ba? Pero I was so drawn to speaking. Can you imagine, mas madali sa akin mag-speak ng ganito kesa one-on-one. Introvert ako, ang hirap-hirap sa akin mag-communicate na initiate ng conversation, pero very comfortable ako speaking in front of crowd. Diba? Then one time, nagtatak ako sa branch, sabi ng manager ko, narinig ko sa ibang agent, talk ka daw ng talk, hindi ka naman daw achieve. Sabi niya, go out. Sabi ko, sino yung nagsasampalin ko ng benta? Kasi April na yun, nag-meeting ko pa lang ng 300 plus. Diba? Sabi ko, sasampalin ko yan ng benta. Sino yan? Sabi ko, hindi naman yan sinabi. No? Okay. Huwag niyo nga muna ako invite. Huwag niyo muna ako invite mag-talk. Sabi ko, benta yan. So, punta ako national bookstore. Saan ako sa tingin niyo punta? Sa self-help books section. Diba? Bakit ba ako ganito? Bakit pag ganito yung gusto ko mag-talk, gusto ko mag-research, binabasa ko yung tax code, insurance code, family code, civil code. Bakit gusto ko yan? Diba? Lagi kong gusto ko yung nag-aaral. Nagbulak-bul na ako ng college, pero bakit ngayon gusto ko mag-aaral? So, inalam ko, yun pala talaga yung talent ko, natural sa akin. Na I love solving problems. However, hindi siya, applied, hindi siya intentionally applied. At hindi siya nagkakaroon ng production. Kasi nga, hindi ko siya ginagamit, gusto ko lang siyang gawin. So, ano ba yung strengths-based selling? This is your personal approach to sales. Paano ko magbebenta? Ayaw ko nga mag-approach ng tao. Diba? Bakit? Mayabang ako dati ang flight attendant, taas-taas ng position ko, 34,000 feet above the ground. Tapos ngayon, mag-approach ako. Dati ako yung nilalapitan ng mga customers. Bakit? May utos sa akin. Ngayon ako ngayon ang lalapit. Ang hirap, di ba? I'm very used to customer service. Yan ang gusto ko. Hindi sa akin ng tea, coffee. Yan. Tapos pag may problema, ako gagawa. Pero ngayon, ako ngayon ang kailangan lumapit. Paano ko magagawa yan? Ang hirap naman. Sino yung ganyan? Di ba? Hey, may gift kasi when it comes to selling. There's one way to sell. There's only one right way to sell. Do you agree? Hindi, di ba? Pero may mga tao hindi ganito lang gagawin. May mga managers ito, gagawin mo lang. Tumawag ka na. Sa 6 years ko sa industry, nung lumipat lang ako sa Philippines, saka pa lang ako nag-call. Hindi ako nag-call. Trinay ko lang. Out of my comfort zone. Pero, bakit mamaya? Malalaman nyo bakit, okay? Walang plan. Walang program. Walang seminar that will guarantee na mag-boost ng sales. Agree?
Yes.
There's no one plan. However, that should not limit you from attending trainings. Why? Because you attend trainings and pick the ones that will work for you. Huwag kayong ma-attend ng seminar ng ganito, tapos ang hinahanap mo lang kung ano yung mali ng speaker. Di ba may mga ganon? Attend ka ng seminar, alam mo na yung topic. Titignan mo lang kung ano yung mali sinabi ng speaker. You pick the ones that will work for you. Then you create your own style. No two great sales representatives are alike because some are fierce. Diba? Some are analytical problem solver. Can you imagine one manager sinabi sa akin, you know what, technical will not sell. It should be relationship selling, sabi sa akin. Sa isipin ko, analytical ako eh. Pero I was able to sell using my analytical skills. Or some are relationship selling, some are strategies. What's more important is what? Win business what? Dapat you can say na I did it my way. Pero guys, can you confidently say back na I have already built a way for me to sell. I have a brand. Meron na ba? Sa inyo, guys. Ito yung way ko of selling. And I am known for this. Meron na ba? Wala pa. Okay. Diba? Yun yung maganda eh. Yung ongoing pa lang. Because it is a journey that you really want to... Talaga, pag yan ang nadaanan nyo guys, nakakatuwa. Ganito pala, pwede pala. Ibang-iba ako sa kanya, pero pareho kami successful. Okay? If your method, however, is not working for you, then maybe it is not in line with who you already are. May pinapagawa sa iyong mga tasks, pero hindi in line with who you are. Ibig sabihin, mas mahirap maging successful. So capitalize on your talents to improve performance. So, ideas for action. Mga different ideas for action. So, ito na yung ways. So, prospecting. Simple lang yan, no? Definition lang ng prospecting is looking for business where you do not have business yet. Simple lang yan, no? Now, if you want, ito yung goal mo, gusto kong magkakaroon ng confidence when it comes to approaching people. Sino yung parang tatawa, tapos sana huwag sumagot. Sino yung ganyan? Mag-message, sana huwag ako ma-sinzo. Pero, can you imagine dati, no? Message ako. Ang dami kong message, nag-report na spam pa ako. Nakaka-visit, di ba? Sabi ko, ayoko na nga mag-message ng mga online, yung mga offline na lang, para hindi ko maalala kung sino yung message ko. Sila na yung message ko, mga offline lang. At least hindi ako na-sinso. Hindi ko na alam kung sino yung sinso. Pero, may mga bagay, sometimes we are very scared to approach people. Now, alamin mo ano ba yung talent mo. For example, your talent is this. Sino dito may core values na talagang hindi mo matitibag? Sino dito yung ganyan? Yung parang makikipag-debate, Duterte. Joke lang. Sino yung ganyan sa inyo na kapag meron kang values, yun lang yun? Hindi ka maiba ng tao. Wala. Walang values mga tao dito? For example, if you are a person na may core values, very unchanging, tapos yan yung purpose mo in life, para ma-motivate ka or you gain confidence on approaching people, is this: ano ba yung value proposition mo when it comes to approaching people? If you are the client, you can easily answer what's in it for me. Very strong. Very strong yung values mo. Kaya ka nga nag-a-approach. Dapat alam na alam mo yan, nasa puso mo. Then, create and rehearse the delivery. Hindi pwedeng meron ka ng values, yung skills of delivery, hindi mo naman nagawa. Yung knowledge of the composition of the spill, hindi mo rin ginawa. Okay? So start first with that. Ano ba yung value proposition ko? If my client asks me, or my prospect asks me, what's in it for me? Kaya-kaya kong sagutin with conviction. Yan. To create an inbound market. Diba? Inbound market, ito ang pinakamasarap, diba? Bakit? Sila na yung lumalapit. Ito yung gusto kong mangyari sa akin. Diba? May talent pala ko yung mind ko constantly working. Biruin mo, matutulog na lang ako, may bago ko naisip, tatayo na naman ako, bubuksan ko na naman yung laptop ko. Kaya sino dito yung member ng Pinoy Insurance to? Kaya nga laging may malikot na pag-iisip dyan post ako ng post. Lagi ako nagpo-produce ng analysis. Kaya lang, are others aware of that? Alam ba ng iba na magaling ka mag-solve ng problems? Alam ba ng iba na may problema? Do not keep it to yourself. Find a way to best express your analysis. Can you imagine, naka-close ako ng single pay 3 million pesos. Pagkita namin, bayad mo, magbayad na lang. Hindi na kami doon na kami. Pinicturean pa niya yung check Tama naman yung check. Hindi pa kami nagkikita in person. That. You know what? What I did was, gumawa lang ako ng problema nila in the future. Paano yun? Na in the future, mahal na magkaroon ng helper. Kasi puro retirement planning, puro pagkain, travel sa labas. Hindi man lang kinompute yung yung how much it will cost to have a helper when you retire. Diba? Minsan, gagawa ka ng retirement planning. Magkano yung amount of magkano ba yung amount na kailangan mo ngayon? Sabi niya, siguro okay lang sa 20,000 pesos. Kunyari 65 years old ka na, do you expect yourself na ikaw pa rin maglalaba? Sabi ko sa live. Sabi niya, hindi. Ikaw rin magluluto? Minsan lang. Ikaw maglinis ng bahay? Sabi niya, hindi. Ngayon yung 20,000, magkano sweldo ng kasambahay? Sabi niya, siguro mga 4 or 5. Sabi natin 5,000. So 15,000 na lang sa'yo. Now, kakain ba yung kasambahay mo? Oo. Ikaw din ba magpo-provide ng pagkain yan? Oo. Sa tingin mo mga magkano? 2,000 siguro. So, 13,000 na lang sa'yo. Gagamit ba ng kuryente yung kasambahay mo? Sabi niya, oo. Gagamit ng tubig. Oo. Yung toiletries mo siguro makikikuha yan ng mga ng extra door mo. Sabi niya. Oo nga no. So siguro mga 500. Magkano na natira sa'yo? Mga 7,500. Ngayon. It's the cost of maintaining a kasambahay. So, kung 20,000 lang kailangan mo, bawasan mo ng 7,500, 12,500. Diba? Natitira sa'yo. Sa tingin mo isa lang sa kasambahay mo pagtanda mo. Hindi. Dalawa. Yung 15,000 sa kanila, 5,000 sa'yo. So, 20,000 enough to retire now? Hindi, kasi inflate natin ito. Oo nga, no? So, gumawa na ako ng ganong klase analysis. 20,000 is not enough for you to retire. Maybe may mga tao na nag-retire ngayon, enough ang 20,000 kasi yung anak ang nag-provide ng ibang expenses. So, now, oo nga, no? Alam ba ng ibang tao? Pinost ko lang yun. May nag-message sa'yo, oo nga Ron, hindi ko na-realize yung about having a kasambahay when I retire. Kasi ngayon, bata ako, wala akong kasambahay. Pero pag nag-retire ako, kailangan ka ng kasambahay. Kasi ko, wala pang nurse yan. So, yun. Sabi ko, for me to be able to create an inbound market, I need to constantly provide insightful analysis and then share it para magkaroon ng inbound market. Now, get referrals from existing clients. Sino dito yung nagkakaroon ng referrals from existing clients? Okay, good. Sino dito yung ang dami-daming clients once nang bumili? Those were just buyers pag once na. Kasi merong suspect, merong prospect, merong qualified prospect, merong buyer. A buyer is a person who buys once now. Pero a client is someone who bought several policies and refers you to other people. I am a person na may talent na I really enjoy having close relationships with people. Paano ako magkakaroon ng referrals? Paano ba? Refer mo naman ako. Paano kayo magtanong ng referral?
Kasi ito relationship talaga.
Yeah.
Tapos when ako naman, relationship talaga with my client. Even if first time ko pala siya na-meet, alam ko talaga yung nagiging kaibigan ko na siya kagad. Kasi sobrang comfortable na. And then, pag close na yung sale, nagiging advocate ko siya.
Oo, ang galing.
So, ano yun yan? Kaya na, napapansin ninyo, face down talaga ako. Hindi siya yung isa. Basta marami silang dumarating na lang kasi galing sa mga advocates ko.
Yeah, very good. So instead of asking for referrals, turn your acquaintances into what? Advocates. Determine who your key clients are and invest time with them building a relationship. Bakit turn your acquaintances into advocates? Because you were able to instill your values, your advocacy so strong that your advocacy became theirs as well. That time you don't have to ask for referrals. Pwede kong sabihin, you know what, this is my advocacy. To secure a lot of people, to provide them better future. Can you be part of my advocacy? Who are the people surrounding you that you want to provide better future as well? How do you feel right now having this policy? Knowing that whatever happens to you, your family will be taken care of. Are you proud of yourself now? Sinabi niya, yes. Do you know people that you also want to be proud of themselves as well? I'm not asking you for repair life. I'm asking you if you can be part of my advocacy, helping other people to have better future. Ang hirap kaya ng tanong, ang hirap kaya tanong, bigyan mo naman ako ng reference. Nakakahiya. Pero ibahin mo yung mindset, the way you conduct it, tapos nakapag-build ka ng relationship, then, mas ma-refer ka because they became part of your advocacy. Now, what you can do is check your clients, ano yung mga core values ng mga naging clients mo, and then build relationships with them para maging part ng advocacy. You can set up a meeting, kwentuhan ka, maging part. Hindi mo yan client kung hindi ka pa na-invite sa binyag no? Anak niya. Hindi mo yan client kung hindi ka invited tapos kinasal siya. Diba? Ganon yung gagawin natin sa mga clients naman. So, sales presentation naman. Sino man dito yung hirap na hirap sa sales presentation? Ang hirap maka-close. Okay, so problem na more on what? Prospecting. Right? Pero let's see. Your goal is to find the right solution for your prospect's situation. Sino dito yung, pwede kong i-offer dito sa client ko na ito? Businessman siya. Sino yung mga nagtatanong ng ganyan? Marami ba? Na hindi pa rin ma-realize kung ano yung plan na i-offer doon sa client? Sino dito very confident na pag gumawa siya ng proposal, yun na yun. Wala na siyang iba. Sino dito naman yung maabot na ng 6 na proposals? Sino dito? Taas ang kamay. Ay. Meron ba? Can you imagine guys, noon bago ako, gumagawa ako ng 6 na proposals. Sa daming numbers. Rated ko na yung client ko kasi naduling na siya. Pero now, maximum ko na yung 2 na proposal. Sabihin ko, this is what you want, but this is what I recommend. Yun lang. Pero how will I know what the client wants? And how will I know what the client needs? Instead of trying to sell, I ask a lot of questions. Questions leading to what the client wants and what the client needs. Now, ano ba ang binibili ng client usually? Wants. Diba? Then find a way how your client will want what he needs. Again, so, ito yung gusto ko. Sabihin ng client, ito yung gusto ko, term insurance lang, ganyan-ganyan. Sige. Ask lang ako ng questions. Why? Ano yung mga ano? Okay. So this is what you want. I'll prepare a proposal. However, this is what I recommend based on your answers to my questions. So hindi yung isa, yung napili. Yung palang need niya, yun pala yung want. Yeah. So start asking the right questions. And then build a connection with people. You are a person na ang dali-daling maramdaman yung feelings ng tao. Instead of positioning yourself as the agent, position yourself as what? Partner or life. Diba? Parang product nyo lang. No? I'm not here just to sell, but I am here to be your partner. Hanggang sa pagtanda ko. So So, ganito lang ako. Sino dito yung first meeting sa kapal magma-mindset? Sa kapal magbibigay ng idea ng about insurance. Sino dito? Wala. Lahat kayo sa Facebook lang nagagawa nila. Ikaw. Facebook lang. Para tayo, no? Sino dito yung umpisa pa lang sa kapal ng pag-meeting, hindi sanay makipag-chat, tapos saka mag-represent. Ayan. So, they have your own way of presenting. May structure ka? Wala pa. Okay. So, laging bago, no? Laging bago. So, pag first time ko makipag-meet sa client, and then I will just give an idea when it comes to financial planning, ayoko nang mahaba. Gusto ko maiksi lang. So, minute to minute yung style. Now, how are we going to do that if hindi natin unang try yung puso? I'm not an analytical person, pero magaling din ako magbola. Yeah. Magaling din ako magpaiyak ng tao. Yeah. So then, I'll show you my very short presentation when it comes to mindset ng tao. Bakit sila prepare for their future. So, ang tawag ko lang dyan is minute to minute. So, hindi lang siya 1 minute. Abot siya ng mga 5 or 3 minutes. Sabihin ka lang. Thank you. Rapport. Done. Sabi na yung done. Done yung rapport meeting. Then, sabihin ka sa kanya. Thank you. Ganyan ganyan. Let us talk about who? Mr. Prospect. Let's talk about you. How long have you been working, sir? Kung name nila. Sino? Ayan. Ilan taon ka na nagtatrabaho? 4 years. Ayan. 4 years. Kung di ba? Bata-bata. Ilan taon ka na? No. 25. Konti na yung agad namin. Di ba? Decade and a half lang. Okay. Ino. Bakit ka nagtatrabaho? Work permit or yeah, so what do you get from working, the money, or what we call income. So, Mr. Prospect, bakit ka nagpapakapagod para lang magkaroon ng income? To sustain the daily life, or what we call the past responsibilities. I can see that you are a very responsible person because you spend your time working to earn a living and to provide for your responsibilities. Ano po yung mga responsibilities mo, Mr. Prospect? Family, household expenses, kung may anak, children's education. And do you believe me, Mr. Prospect, that providing a comfortable lifestyle to you and your family is your responsibility? Agree or not? And Mr. Prospect, yan lang po ba yung reason ba't ka nagtatrabaho? Para lang magkaroon tayo ng tubig, kuryente, household expenses? Hindi. Ano pa yung reason mo ba't ka nagtatrabaho? Para may income sa future or goals in life. You work because you also have goals, and your goals should be bigger than your responsibilities. Because if your goals are bigger than your responsibilities, mas lalo kang magtatrabaho. Mas lalo kang ma-energize magtrabaho. Agree ba, Mr. Prospect? Yes. Ano po yung mga goals mo in life, Mr. Prospect? Do you want to have a house? Ano pa, Mr. Prospect? Car? Now, if we spend a portion of our income for our responsibilities, ano naman po ang gagawin natin para ma-provide naman yung goals natin in the future? Ano po yung ginagawa natin para ma-provide yung mga wants mo sa future? You put a portion of your income in savings and what? Investment. Now, sa life, in the middle, meron ka na. Di ba? Life. Di ba? So, Mr. Prospect, lahat pa ng journey natin, smooth. Diba? May mga minsan may, diba? Diba? Minsan pag sa aeroplano may turbulence, diba? Minsan, sa barko mayroong, storm, alon na malakas. Ganun din sa life, merong if. So let us assume, what if may disability and physical illness na nangyari while preparing for your goals and providing for your responsibilities? What will happen to your income? Income will what? Stop. Now, if income will stop din ba yung responsibilities mo? No. Now, if income stops, where will you get the money to provide for your responsibilities? You start first with what? Your savings and investment. And then eventually, kung naubos yan, you end up selling your assets. The problem is this. Kapag income stops, what do you first sacrifice? You sacrifice what? Your goals. And once you have already sacrificed your goals, mag-stop na ba yung responsibilities? Hindi pa din, diba? But you will end up downgrading your lifestyle. Eventually, stop ka muna mag-aral. Pinakamasakit, pati yung basic needs natin, hindi natin mag-aral. Mr. Prospect, yan ba yung gusto mo mangyari sa'yo? Anong sagot nyo? Hindi. What if I can show you a way that while providing a portion of your income to your responsibilities and providing some for your goals, and then putting it in a plan that will help you successfully save in order to achieve your goals. Pero pag merong mga if na dumating, you don't have to touch your goals. You don't have to sell your car. You keep your home. Hindi kailangan mag-downgrade ng lifestyle. You send your kids to the preferred school mo. You still have money for household expenses. If I can provide you a way to do this, will you be interested? Mr. Prospect. Yes. Mr. Prospect, do you think it is important to save?
Yes.
Do you want it to be successful?
Yes.
Mr. Prospect, that's why I am here, because that's what I can offer you. To be successful in achieving your goals in the future. By having a protection plan partnered with investment. Now, Mr. Prospect, will you be interested to know how we can do it?
Yes.
Kung ayaw mo na lang. Diba? Kung ayaw ng client pa rin, my gosh, hindi yun yung prospect, kung ayaw pa rin, hindi yan yung client na gusto mo. Hindi lahat ng tao kailangan mo maging client. Because what I want is a partner, hindi a buyer. Kung ayaw niya bumili, nagawa ko na to, okay, fine. Palibing ka na lang. Ngayon na gusto mo. So now, closing the sale of the recommended plan, na financial needs analysis na kami, gagawa ka na ng proposal, di ba? Doon ka na takot-takot, magugustuhan kaya yung proposal ko. Di ba? Now, if you're a person, ang talent mo, gusto mo numbers, puro data. Now, kumuha ka ng basis, bakit yun ang recommendation mo? Bakit ito yung recommendation ko? Because based on your needs, ito yung coverage na kailangan. And this is the plan that will provide you the maximum coverage based on your budget. So walang drama. Ito yung lumabas na analysis eh. Ito yung nirecommend ko kasi ito yung based sa needs. Now, iba-iba naman kung ano yung style natin. For example, relationship selling ako. Gumawa ko ng, kasi hindi na kayo break, di ba? Puro na kayo, iPad, di ba? Okay. Meron akong proposal. Hawakan mo iPad. iPad na rin kami. Kasi lumipan ako. Hawakan mo yung iPad. pwede iba yung tanong mo because you want to close the sale. Mr. Prospect, hawakan mo tong proposal. And try to feel na kunwari, you are already insured for 5 million pesos. And nag-start ka na mag-prepare para sa future mo and future ng family mo. How do you feel? Are you proud of yourself? Nangyari, ha? Nya, ma'am, anong name nila? Gail. Pero nito, ha? Nangyari, ay. Ito na po yung proposal. Based on your budget, based on your needs, we try to cover the needs, although hindi na natin na-cover lahat. But it's a good way to start. Gail, how do you feel? Kunyari, sa'yo itong plan na. Ito na yung name mo. Covered ka na. You have 10 million when you retire and covered ka na 2 million. Something happens. Will it make you proud?
Yes.
Now, Gail, do you want this feeling to be a reality?
Yes.
Can you start now?
Yes.
And baka yun yung closing na trying to do it sa emotional level. Okay? Now, analytical naman, do you think it provides you good value for your money by setting aside 3,000 or 9,000 every quarter and you have this amount of coverage already? Diba? Or, restorative ka naman, can this solve your problem? Can this be a solution to your problem now? Iba-iba yung tanong mo, depende kung ano yung strength mo and how you feel about it. Then you maximize your talents, turn them to strengths, and you need to what? Kung meron kang talents, share it, i-volunteer mo yun. Kasi a person can never be well-rounded. Yung mga successful people, magagaling yan sa mga isa or dalawang bagay lang. Yung ibang hindi nila ginagawa or kaya gawin, dinidelegate sa iba. And that's a good thing with having a very good group with different talents. Pwede kang mag-partner. And then once na na-maximize mo na yung talent mo, once na naging strength na yung talents mo, that is the time that you jump out of your comfort zone. Hindi pwedeng jump ka ng jump sa comfort zone mo, hindi mo pa alam kung saan ka magaling. Mas mahirap mag-jump or step out of your comfort zone kung hindi mo alam kung saan ka magaling. Mas madaling mag-fail jumping out of your comfort zone kung hindi mo alam kung saan ka magsasucceed. However, jumping out of your comfort zone can be negative, but can be a negative statement. Step out of your comfort zone. Is it a negative statement sa inyo? Is it scary? Okay, because jumping out of your comfort zone is not enough. Dapat yung mindset mo is, I am going to explore my comfort zone, and once explored, I have to excel. Instead of jumping out of it and staying out of your comfort zone, this uncomfortable zone, I will make it a comfortable one. Hanggang sa lumaki yung comfort zone mo. Non-stop. Live in this. Diba? Kasi kung ang mindset mo, puro ka na lang stepping out of your comfort zone, lahat na lang uncomfortable sa'yo. If you're going to change your mindset to expanding your comfort zone. For example, takot ka mag-prospect, mag-cold calls. For now, I am going to step out of it, but I will make sure that it will become my comfort zone. So, ganun yung strength-based setting. You start first kung saan ka muna magaling. You are good when it comes to speaking in front of a lot of people. You volunteer hanggang sa maging magaling ka na, and then you apply it productively by speaking in front of potential clients na. Pero nag-start ka sa Saan? Sa branches na. Pero actually, you are preparing yourself to speak in front of potential clients. Hindi yung puro ka na lang punta-punta ng party, meeting new people, hanggang doon ka lang. Hindi. Ngayon, meron ka ng intention to build relationships and to have businesses wherein you don't have business yet. Very easy for you to create a very close relationship with people. Pero now you have the intention of making them your advocates. Diba? Ganon yung strengths-based selling. Do not believe kung ano yung dapat gawin ng iba. However, you need to know how are you going to do it yourself. Now, I'm done with inbound. Bumabagal na yung inbound. Now, I have to step out of my comfort zone, making it, my goal is for it to become comfort zone ko na yung calling big clients. So, laging may journey na path. However, I need people that will push me. I know who can support me. And I also need to know kung ano yung hate ko because I have to stay away from that. Otherwise, mapupunta ako. So we can do and achieve more by using our talents, but you need to discover. And you need to inform your managers once discovered. Baka mabigyan kayo ng task that will allow you to develop your own talent. So thank you very much, guys. So kahapon, nilagay ko lang 8. Ayoko ko ba single yan? Kasi birthday ko, August 8 ang birthday ko. Tapos ang challenge ng manager ko sa akin is 8 a month. Ayan. So, lagi ko siyang tinitingnan, 18. Para continuously doing it 88. So, meron po ba kayong mga questions like that? Yes. Anong name na, sir? 3.
Yes. Tanong ko lang, galing ng result. Meron ko like book na recommended for us just to dig deep on that kind of topic.
May discount siya. May discount siya. It will take you 45 minutes. However, it will take you 45 minutes, 177 questions. So, it will take you 45 minutes to do it. Dapat quiet, please. However, okay, what you will get is an online portal and also assessment. The problem is the continuous development and action planning. Kasi if you just keep it to yourself, you already know your talents, ano yung pwede mong gawin. If you do not have the group that will allow you to do it together, medyo mahirap. Para ka lang masasayang ng oras. Diba? But it's all, pero maganda yon kung nagawa niyo yun and then you already know, for example, alam ko competitive ka. Kanyari. Now, if I'm your manager, I know how to handle you na. Why? Hindi kita, malapit ka na mag-reach ng ganitong incentive. Hindi yun yung makakatulong sa kanya. Yun yung difference sabihin ko, malapit mo nang ma-reach yung ganitong incentive. Hindi yun magiging motivating sa kanya. Pero pag sinabi ko, malapit na niyang ma-reach yung incentive na to, asan ka na? Nakita niyo yung difference? So, malalaman ko how to handle this person. For example, meron akong isang agent, no? More on the spiritual side siya. Spiritual, very spiritual na tao, yun yung talent niya, ganyan. Pero sa umpisa, sabi niya, gusto niya matutong, gusto niya maging RFP, ganyan. So, nung nakausap ko siya, hindi yun motivation na makakatulong sa kanya. Tapos, ang sabi niya is, whatever happens, no? What's meant to be, what's meant to be. Iba yung, namin, Iba yung way ko ng pag-manage sa kanya. So, sabi ko lang sa kanya is, so sabi niya laging what's meant to be, what's meant to be. Sige yung ganyan. Excuse niya. After excuses. Diba, what's meant to be, what's meant to be. Tanong ko lang sa kanya na, do you think you are meant to be or meant to help more people? Do you think God gave you this talent because you were meant to do a lot of good things? Yes. Ano ngayon yung limitations mo? Sabi niya, naisip niya, hindi niya masagot. Okay. Can you help a lot of people kung wala kang pamasahe? Can you provide better education to other people that you want to help kung wala ka rin ng pera today? Diba? Now, bakit mo binibigyan ng excuses si God na what's meant to be? It's meant to be. Diba? You are meant to be successful, you have a role to play. So, ganun yung motivation ko sa kanya. Hindi yung about art, the art that being there. So, ganun yung style. Yes, there is a book. Ano diba? Tapos well, diba?
Tapos ko
So may mga book, it's called Strength Finder. Maganda siya guys if you are going to use it. If you are going to apply just any type of learning, hindi sino dito ang naniniwala na the best investment is invest in yourself. Okay. Guys, if nag-aral kayo, gumastos kayo, you actually learned, hindi pa yan investment. If you were not able to productively apply it and actually earn from it. Diba? Hindi yung aral ka ng aral, puro ka seminarista yung tao sa'yo. Aral ka ng aral, that's not investment, that is consumption. You just consume information, but you did not use it, hindi yan investment. Okay? But if you actually use it, investment yan. Now you're going to spend around 500, 750 pesos. Maganda. You have a lot. For me, it's already very good assessment. Yeah. It's all really good. Pero it has to be continuously apply. Merong, may follow-up. Kasi kung babasahin mo lang, wala. Yeah, good to know. Magiging good to know lang siya. Hindi siya, na-apply. So, pwede mo i-apply kaya. Ayan, any question pa? So yun, nagawa ko siya kasi nagtataka ako sa sarili ko, bakit ayaw kong mag-approach? Bakit ayaw kong yun pala kasi ganun talaga yung personality ko. So my goal was for me to become MDRT nang hindi ako yung nag-approach ng mga tao. And I was able to do that nung ginawa ko ito, intentional. Nagawa ko ng mga insights, I ask questions na I already know the answer. Sa isang Facebook group, I ask questions. Huwag nyo na lang magsasabihin ako, I ask questions. Alam ko yung sagot, mahirap yung questions. Hinahayaan ko yung ibang agent sumagot kasi gusto ko maraming sumagot ng mali. Kailangan maraming lumabas na tama. Para ako yung lumabas na matanda. Intentional. Diba? So, ganon. Kailangan mo na yes, may maling sumagot, may maling sumagot, may maling sumagot, then sasagot ako with source. Kung paano sumagot. Sa yung mga clients, nagme-message na lang sa akin. Ganon yung nangyayari. Yan. Ano pa? Question. Ha? Sa mga post ko? May intention na yun, guys. Siyempre, hindi ko papakali. Isa pa. Alam niyo naman. Meron pa. Meron pang iba. Sino dito may magbuhat ng bangko? I'm a financial coach. Ganyan. I am a financial coach, I am a financial planner, I am a OFW kabalikat, ganyan. Sino? Yung ganyan. Ganon. Ako yung ginagawa ko. Mini-message akong tao. Kuya, ito naman yung sabihin mo, please. Buhatin mo yung bangko ko. So siya yung mag-propose. When it comes to choosing a financial planner, I recommend this person. I recommend Ron because hindi pa ako napapaya sa kanya ever. Pero yung content sa akin din na galing. Advocate ko yung nag-propose. Diba? Fine. Because there is strength with what? Having other people say good things about you. Yun yung mga advocates. People who will tell good things about you, especially when you are not around and your competitors are. Ganon. So may maraming mga tricks. Maraming mga kalokohan na pwede nyo. So, ano pa guys? Last na lang. How much ang coach? Guys, this is not my main bread point. Kasi kakalipat ko lang sa kulang. Diba? Kakalipat ko lang. So I have my, for example, I love doing coaching. I love speed. Siguro doon yung talent ko. But my talent can be a weakness. Kapag yung vulnerability is hindi namin. Why? Because hindi siya ma-apply productive sa bagay na dapat ko i-achieve. My priority now is to sell kasi kakalipat ko lang eh. So my time should be spent a lot of it prospecting, meeting clients, and closing. That's why I cannot accept coaching other people. Kasi once may coaching na tayo, confused. Hindi pwede na. Nakakaya kung hindi ka maging MDRT, magpapa-coach ka sa akin. So yun, although there are other coaches na pwedeng kunin para saka nakaka-drain din siya. Wala kang iyak. Di ba? Pag magtitig ka sa personal, medyo meron kasi, ang talent niya, very siya, responsible person. Sobrang stress siya. Alam mo bakit? Kasi ginawa niyang responsibilidad kahit hindi niya responsible. Her talent is working against her. Right? Accept lang siya na accept ng responsibilities na dapat hindi siya yung everything. So yung talents natin pwede can work for you or work against you. Thank you very much, everyone.